Friday's trading was much more clearly evident that they were having a hard time getting up through this resistance level and still staying in this kind of big wedge formation or sideways formation. Today's trading even confirmed that they weren't heading up into this territory. They were probably backing and filling. Now we have to see whether the backing and filling will support on the T-line and the 50-day moving average, or if they keep taking it down, more than likely they're going to continue in this downward trend channel. But the fact that they kind of broke this downward trend channel gives us a little bit more impetus to watch for a J-hook pattern that may be bouncing up and still heading higher. The Nasdaq was even more clear when it did kind of a dark cloud signal at the resistance level, also maintaining this big wedge formation. So right now, as long as we're trading inside the wedge, it pretty much tells us there's really no great conviction either on the bull's part or the bear's part. So this puts a better view as to what type of strategy you should be applying to your portfolio, which at this point in time, you probably should be both long and short positions, because there are sectors that are acting strong and there's other sectors that are showing weakness. Lin Energy is a clear example of showing how a fry pan bottom, despite which way the market's going, is still continuing higher. Also demonstrating that right now the oil sector is acting strong because of the rebound in price and oil prices. So one of the arguments has been that crude oil could head down to the $20 to $30 range. But that was based upon an analyst from one of the major banks saying that price could go down because of supply and demand. However, one thing you have to remember about somebody's opinion, whether it's an analyst or your next door neighbor, is that the prices will always be correct based upon what they're doing, not what people think they're doing. Currently, crude oil prices are bouncing. That's going to continue to make crude oil stocks bounce back up after their big decline over the last 6 months. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.